What's up, everybody? It's the Common Sense Investor coming at you with another video. And in this video, you know how I've been keeping y'all informed on any information that I can find out concerning who's going to be the next SEC chairman. Well, you can chalk it up, put your money in the bank, because it's going to happen next week most likely. Why? Because he's filling these cabinet positions quick, and he's only got a handful left. And SEC is second from the bottom to choose who it's going to be. All right, so next week we'll know who the new SEC commissioner will be that he nominates. All right, because whoever he nominates and wins, he's a commissioner. They have to appoint him as the chairman after he's been appointed to the commission. All right, so it's a process. But we're getting close. We will know next week who he'll choose. Now, you know me. I've wanted Patrick Byrne. I believe Patrick Byrne is just one badass dude. Because while everybody was talking about Patrick Byrne being the overstock CEO that caused the squeeze, during my research and finding out who he was exactly, I find out he was basically a spy for the U.S. government. He's got a movie and I rented it, and man, but what that show's about. Here's the trailer to it. I clipped it up to make it short for you, but watch what Patrick Byrne says about himself, and then we're going to talk about him as the SEC chair, okay?
My name is Patrick Byrne, domestic extremist threat number one. You may know of me as the CEO of this $2 billion e-commerce company, but really, I have this other life.
You have an unusual relationship with the United States government?
Sir, why are you bringing this up?
The FBI needed me to set up a bribe.
We can't have agents running around creating crimes.
You know, it would violate too many rules for us to do it, but if you're willing to go do it, we'll look the other way. A civilization all begins with the rule of law. And once that gets corrupted, it's like my worst fears have just been realized. I don't know, maybe I'm just being sensitive.
I was intrigued by the history of Patrick Byrne to begin with. But when I seen the movie, it's $4.99 over on Rumble. It's the link down in the description if you want to go watch it. But man, go watch it. You'll learn who Patrick Byrne is. Let me tell y'all something. When I watched that movie, I knew right then Patrick Byrne was not going to be the SEC chair. He's too involved in everything, all right? He's been involved since 2020 when the election was, you know, and he's been a part of an investigation ever since. So he's a bigger dog in the yard than even we could think of, all right? The SEC chair is just going to be somebody who does what they tell him to do. And now I'm getting word that he could possibly be coming on board with the Trump administration for 100 days. That's why I told you on a previous video. I was thinking that Patrick Byrne might not want the job. What if he's so rich and he don't want to work for the government? Remember I told y'all that in an earlier video? That was after I watched The Enemy Within, and I realized just how big a role Patrick Byrne plays in the Trump administration behind closed doors, because everything he does is secret. I'm telling y'all, go watch the movie. You'll come to the same conclusion as I did. He's a spy. The FBI went to him to set up Hillary Clinton to take a bribe, and she did. And once she took the bribe, they used that. Obama used it to keep her in check. All right, and that she was supposed to be the president for the next 8 years, and then Michelle was supposed to be 8 years after that. That was the plan. Patrick Byrne lays all that out in his movie. So, it's bigger than Nino Brown, people, is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Patrick Byrne's role in this is huge. But now he says, my vote is for Nunes over me to be the SEC chair. So Patrick Byrne says he's hearing what everybody's saying. He asked us to vote. I don't know why he would ask us to vote for him as SEC chair. And today he says he don't want the job, but he would recommend Nunes. And they got a video here, I'm sure everybody's seen it before, that Nunes is talking about this is bigger than he ever thought of, and what they could possibly uncover with the naked short selling and counterfeiting of American company shares. He says it's probably going to just cause everything to crumble. Nunes said that. So, next week, we should know, is Nunes or Dan Gallagher. They're the only two that I know of that's even possible. If Patrick Byrne's back in Nunes, unless Nunes don't want it, it'll go to Dan Gallagher. But we're going to find out next week. And like I said, I don't care who it is. Let's just get the party started. And let's start seeing some of these people go to jail. So with that, love y'all. Be blessed. See you in the next video. Oh, I'm going to be talking about what is a bona fide market maker coming up in the next video. Love y'all. Be blessed. See you then.